So I'm testing this camera. I was moving some stuff around. My cameras are really old, and using old, very high end or dated um, Canon cameras. This is like a Canon C300. So we were having conversations as I'm testing the lighting and all that. We're having conversations with reference to the shotgun, and I gave you some examples. I'm doing these modules, and the idea behind this is that I'm going to do the whole shotgun series where we're talking about this, but I want you to have your own conversations with your friends and folks at your organization. Like I said in the videos that I was, the ACA, American Correctional Association, is pushing away from correctional staff having, or within policy as far as certification, correctional staff or jail staff having shotguns inside jail facilities, detention centers, and prisons. But like I've said before, it's very, like, it's a staple in corrections. The shotgun has been a relevant piece of equipment that has saved a lot of lives. So, everybody's big on AR-15s and all this other stuff, but the reality behind all this stuff, folks, is that sometimes simple is better. People hated the revolver, but the revolver was very simple, easy to use, and easy to train on. You can get hurt with the revolver if you don't know how to use it, just like any firearm. Well, the shotgun's the same way. If you don't know how to manipulate and use that shotgun, bad things can happen. And I experienced or had to deal with this with reference to negligent discharges with people working in corrections and having to discipline them or even terminate them from employment because they lost the key factor in any type of firearms manipulation or use of firearms is the safety component. And if you're not safe around firearms, you're probably not going to be safe around prisoners, inmates, and or people you're going to be in contact with. You're not going to be safe with vehicles. You're not going to be safe with anything. So if you can't trust you with a gun, then I don't think you should be trusted with other things as well if you're working in security and law enforcement. And I would say that those folks that have never been in a situation where they carried a gun as far as their job, we can't like mitigate or remove them from the equation. But I'm saying is that if you can't perform those functions and you can't respect the gun, then it's more than likely that your behavior or the way you behave around guns is the same way you behave around everything else. So again, I want to thank Nicole for this. I mean, I'm having a lot of fun with this BB gun. This thing, it weighs the same. It's identical. It's a replica of what a pump shotgun, and I'm impressed. They don't make stuff like this anymore. I mean, I had to go out literally to the country to get this thing before she was going to throw it in the trash, and they just don't make good stuff anymore. This thing here is a great example of when stuff was made in America and had real value as far as the material, metals, and plastics that were used to construct it. And what can I tell you, folks? Times have changed. Talking about the shotgun as well. I can remember as a child, people having shotguns and rifles, a hunting rifle and a shotgun, and a rack in the back of their pickup trucks or their big vans, those conversion vans. I can remember like yesterday that this thing of firearms, everybody keeps, I had my haircut finally today. It's been almost a year since I had an actual real haircut from somebody. And even the young lady that was cutting my hair, she was talking about gun control. Well, what about people control? As far as why are people doing what they're doing? I remember guns being all over the damn place. I mean, I remember correctly, there were guns, and we'd go to neighbors' houses and they would have them on the walls or in a rack somewhere. And no, the kids didn't touch it. Nobody messed with it. There were no school shootings. So I don't know. But when we talk about all this stuff and we talk about the shotgun, um, this right here is simple, and it's something that even not just for security use, friends, it's something that is family use as well, and it's something that you can get everybody comfortable as far as your adults in your family that when it comes to providing safe and and easy to use tools, you would find it that it's the best method, if not anything, to prevent or to deal with anything from dealing with bears or somebody trying to break in your home. Um, there's always this old school thing they talk about the intimidation of a shotgun being racked and the you know what? Um, if you get to the point where you're dealing with an intruder, I would hope that you're gonna go through where you're racking around in order to shoot them. That you already got a round in the chamber and that you're doing what you need to do to protect your family and your life. But there's always all these stuff that, and I even when I googled it, that was the first thing that came out: the intimidation of the, But you know what? When this thing goes boom, it gets people's attention. A shotgun is yeah, it will definitely get attention, and it will get people to change their trajectory as far as they'll go from going inside to going automatically. They'll be like the Terminator with that guy that the liquid Terminator. They'll automatically go from forward to backward very, very quickly. And so I'm testing the video and also just talking, chit chatting with you guys. I think that everybody should have at least one shotgun in their home, and they should have it responsibly as a result of all the laws and a lot of the things that have occurred in the most recent past. Lock your gun up, keep it in a gun safe, or now they have racks where you can use a fingerprint or something to unlock it, but have it where it's safe, but it's readily able. You can actually you have access to it, freedom of access, secure with freedom of access, so you can do both. Pin number, fingerprint, whatever, and be able to get that thing when you need it and put it to work in order to save your life or the life of your loved ones. Just chit chatting. If you guys want to talk about it, let me know. I look forward to your comments. Talk with you guys soon.